So I've read a little bit more of Book Lovers. I'm really enjoying it. I really kind of the aspect of like being on vacation and still working and being, I don't necessarily like being from like going to a small town and being, I don't know, because that maybe I'm just not big into like going into a small town and really finding like true love and getting away from it all, because it's just kind of more like vacation vibes and not like real life vibes. I don't know. But I also have put my trusted flags into the book, so I know where that when I have the middle of the book is and when I have 100 pages left. It's just it's almost 400 pages, but it's not. I'm really liking it and I would recommend it. And so like I bought this book from Costco, but I didn't realize it when I bought it. Not that it's that big of a deal, but this page was like folded like this, and it was like stuck in the spine. And then when I finally got it unfolded, like this side was like a little bit too long, so I had to cut it just slightly, just so that way it wasn't sticking out. Yeah, so you can kind of see, but it's kind of like stuck in the book. I'm hoping the page will flatten out over time, but it just kind of sucks. You buy like a new book and it's kind of broken, but you know, buyer beware. I should have inspected it more, but I guess the next time I buy a book from Costco, I'm going to take it from lower in the pack, and now that I know what to look for, I'm going to make sure that I do. But anyways, yay, I definitely plan to read more of this. Hopefully it's, well, it really is a quick read. So I'm loving it. Hope you do too. Alright, bye. Alright, I've made it to halfway through Book Lovers. Really still enjoying it. I really like the love interest and how the small town is kind of changing. And I'm really hoping that the guy, Charlie, will end up going back to the city with her, and it's really funny. I'm really enjoying it. So far I would suggest it, and I'm really hoping that I can finish it by the end of the week, hopefully by Friday, but we'll have to see. I know part of me wants to finish it by like Thursday, but you know, life gets in the way. But really enjoying it. It really is a book about book lovers, honestly, but like it's not very literary. It's very cute and homely. I don't know, really like it, would suggest it. All right, till next time, bye. Alright, here's a reading update for you. I'm 70 pages away from finishing, and I will finish by the end of today, which is freaking awesome. I'm excited for it. I really like it. The trope that I don't really like about it, I mean, because I did work, but I did grow up in a small town and then move to the big city, and I'm very much a city person. The trope that I did not like about this book is how kind of like the two main characters, Nora and Libby, they come to this small town, the bookstore isn't doing so well, so they're gonna have this big soiree to help save the bookstore in like the small town, right? But I just don't think that's like actual reality, and it's not like, it's just a trope. Like, yeah, sure, that may happen, but I'm not a big fan of it, just because I don't think that's like actual reality, and that, you know, kind of like big cities do absorb small towns, and how small towns aren't really a thing anymore, and how I think that how much of our life would just be so much easier if small towns didn't exist in a way. Kind of like just, well, if not that small towns didn't exist, it's just that if we say had like a way to travel between big cities and small towns without having as many cars on the road, you know what I mean? But, you know, but it's just like one of those things, like small town bookstores don't really exist anymore because of reasons like I can buy this book for $15 because I bought it at Costco, but running that risk that the quality of this book, where this one page is always going to be forever crumpled because it was mass marketed and it was folded in on itself when I bought it, just how it was published. But I do really like it. I do really love the writing style. I would suggest Book Lovers to other people, even though I haven't finished it yet. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'll get back to you with the final thoughts on the book. All right, bye. Alright, I have finally finished Book Lovers. Well, not finally. I thought it was really cute and adorable. I didn't really like the trope of the two city girls coming to the small town and saving the bookstore, just saving the small town. Don't really like that trope because I don't believe that's very necessary or needed or real. What I do like about it, it was just that the couple got together at the very end. Right, and I thought it was, like that Nora and Charlie did, and that she did move back to the city, and she did start the new job, and everything's turning up Nora. I thought that was really adorable. I'm going to stay on the Emily Henry train, and now start to read People We Meet on Vacation. I really hope this isn't like, another, we go on vacation or we go on a trip and we like save somebody or something like that. But, you do find people when you're on vacation, right? And if I like it, maybe I'll borrow Beach Read from the library, but we'll see. All right, bye. All right, so I figured I would do like a February what I've read and a update on People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, as well as March expectations. So in February, I actually had a really great month. I finished reading Malibu Rising. I ended up watching or reading Someone Else's Shoes and Book Lovers, and I've started to read People We Meet on Vacation. Well, technically I started People We Meet on Vacation in March, and I've also read like a few comics, like graphic novels as well. So all in all, a rather productive month in February. In March, I plan to finish People We Meet on Vacation, as well as Ninth House, and then maybe Run Towards the Danger by Sarah Polley, potentially What Lies in the Woods, and which is January's book of the month, as well as the book that I'm getting for March book of the month. So I've started to, I'm like 2 or 3 chapters into People We Meet on Vacation, and I'm not sold on it yet. Like, I'm not sure. I'm going to read a little bit more of it, see what I think, but so far I'm just not really into it. But I do like the aspect that, like, the girl in the story so far, she is a online influencer, which I think is, like, super great. And yeah, so that's kind of my expectation and what I like about it so far. But I don't know. I'm definitely going to give it more of a chance. And I guess I do like the idea that you could be on vacation and you can be the person in which you want to be. Okay, so that is it for right now. All right, at the end of this week's vlog. Oh, and starting next week, I am going to try to just so that way I can get more reading in, because I'm finding that my evenings are just so busy and I do want to get more reading in. And plus, there's this new video game called Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, but I'm finding that I'm really enjoying that video game. I do stream it. It's CMYKPrincess is my handle if you want to watch me. Right now, I'm kind of streaming all over the place, but definitely Sunday, Mondays. Well, potentially just basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You can catch me on it. On Twitch, right? And let me know if you guys would prefer me to stream on YouTube versus Twitch, and what you guys think of the video game. But honestly, for those of you who have read People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read by Emily Henry, let me know what you guys think. I don't know. All right, and yeah, and I guess, I don't want to say that I'm on a book buying ban, but it's just that I now have 2 books on hold at the library. Oh, so if one of those 2 books do come available in March, I am going to read them. And because they're library books, I probably will stop reading the book I'm reading just to read those, so that way I can give them back. And I don't know if I had mentioned this, but because this was People We Meet on Vacation, it was a library withdrawal book that as soon as I'm done reading it, I am going to donate it to a mini library, and I will bring you guys along for that. But anyways, and as always, as you can see, my TBR shelf is always changing. Well, changing is because I'm picking books off of it and I'm adding more books to it, which I guess is a good thing. All right. And it's also a good thing that I'm getting books from the library. All right. Well, anyways, thank you. All right. We'll catch you later. Bye.